Okay, so this is going to be not my first Starfield playthrough. We need to get the information out, begin the video. We have played this once before, and I'm still in the middle of playing this. This is my first, however, playthrough on PC. I'm still playing through it on my Xbox One. On my Xbox One playthrough, I am playing as much as possible as myself. I'm trying to do things that I think I would do in those situations. However, for this playthrough that I'm going to record, the first one I'm recording on the PC, we are going to kind of play a less than reputable character. Basically, my goal is going to be to make as much money as possible. Whether I have to do that by stealing, smuggling, doing questionable deeds, whatever it might be. Still going to try to be as moral as possible, but the money's more important, basically, for this playthrough. So if you want, and you're watching this and you want to see me play live, the link for my Twitch is down below, which is where I stream. Unfortunately, right now, my life is kind of hectic, and I stream whenever I can, so there's no real schedule. Certainly do all the things that play to the algorithm. If you like the video, subscribe, hit the like button. If you made it this far, hey, put Pickle Rick down in the comments, just so I know you saw this far. And if you don't like it, feel free to dislike it. That is your right. I just ask that you tell me in the comments why you don't like it, so I can improve. And if you want to insult me, or you want to be an internet troll, or you just want to make a comment and tell me what you think about the game, do that down below. So, had my cat jump on my chair, which you can see him behind me, but he'll probably jump in screen at some point. We'll go ahead and get started. Now, hopefully, Xbox decides to keep this on Game Pass for a while here. I'm starting a new game. Because that's how I'm playing it, and if they decide to take it off, that's going to kind of put a damper on my ability to play this game. But anyway, here's the cat. Say hello. Hi, how you doing? There you go. One of my two cats. They'll jump in relatively frequently, I'm sure. Hopefully in this part of the playthrough, and I will let you know, for those of you who watch other videos on my channel, I do have other videos recorded. I just haven't edited and uploaded them. We're going to get to that. I'm going to focus a little less on editing and worrying about thumbnails and all that fun stuff. I'm just going to try to get the videos out there at some point. So hopefully they'll come along with this one. Hopefully through this video we'll get past all the intro stuff, all the first constellation mission, all that fun stuff. Those of you who haven't played the game before, we'll try to get through as much of the dialogue as possible, but I might skip a little bit here. This will be unedited on YouTube. The only thing I'll edit out is if the game crashes or something like that, I may edit that out, but all the playing would be here. Forget with these headphones, I have to reverse them. I need a new set. Really need a new set of headphones to stream with. And all I get is crackling. It's the Bluetooth isn't all that great on these. They're cheap headphones. Somebody wants to donate, get me some new headphones. Be my guest.
Seals are good. Oxygen's good. Just do what you did last time, and you're fine. Follow my one simple rule. Hella, what's my one simple rule?
Listen to Lynn. Boss lady knows best.
Exactly. Listen to me. Mining's just like any other job. Go steady, go safe, go home with a pocket full of credits at the end of the day.
Yeah, totally. It's just like, I work in the Stardock. Except, with more cave-ins, lasers...
I very well have to adjust mouse sensitivity. I forgot about that.
Very helpful. Thank you.
You're gonna be fine. Your first outing was solid. And, let's be honest, it ain't exactly astrophysics.
That's why I keep him around. Good pep talks.
Yeah.
I grabbed a drink before I started.
And the fact that I can pinpoint a helium deposit from 300 meters.
Not untrue. A shame we won't find any down here. But the metal deposits alone should pay for our own helium. Hell, after this, we'll have enough jump fuel to bounce from one end of the settled systems to the next.
Hey, more minerals, more money. And so the cycle repeats itself.
Just no more unauthorized
Seriously,
house for
I
room
can't
space,
believe
okay?
you just knocked me off.
He's just a big baby. There are worse lives. You know, most Dusties don't even make it this far. I have a good feeling about you.
Group hug now or at the end of the shift?
One of these days, Hella, I am going to leave you behind.
Promises, promises.
YouTube video will keep recording, thankfully, because this game is downloaded to my computer, so hopefully we won't have any issues. However, we just lost the stream, so you're going to have me welcome the stream back in the YouTube video at some point here.
Grab some samples?
Because my cat knocked out the plug to my
But
modem.
not you. Check on Isabel. Make sure she eases up on the breach. I don't feel like getting buried alive today.
Roger that.
Remember, Dusty, keep your breathing steady and never take that helmet off down here. Oxygen processors don't extend this far.
Yeah, because God forbid we drill on a rock with breathable atmosphere.
Know what I love about working in Freestock Collective space? Fewer regs. A job like this in the United Colonies? Huh. Dreams of red tape. Ugh. Look at this one over here. Calvert! No! No! It's a laser, not a sledgehammer! Ease up!
Excuse me, I'm checking my modem periodically.
If you got paid per break, you'd be a millionaire. Let's go! What do we say, Dusty? You make your cut, you'll get your cut. No exceptions. Come on, pick it up. Troy, what's the yield?
Minimal at this point. Occasional glimmer, but it's weak.
What do you think? Stay the course?
No, ma'am. Juice ain't worth the squeeze.
Well, okay then. Let's call this one tapped. Why don't you move over to that big vein we looked at?
Yes, ma'am.
So far the mouse sensitivity isn't too bad.
Dusty, you're up. Grab a cutter and mine what you can. Metal deposits are in that cavern. I'll shout out when I need you.
You think we'll be done here soon? I hear this is the last day.
Fun getting used to keyboard and mouse moves.
Fall for a fancy pamphlet?
Yep.
I'm busy. Anyone else to bother?
They're ready for us. Get back up here. Come on. It's time. You're with me. Let's go.
Looking at my monitor, everything looked a little dark, but I think that's just a crappy monitor I used to monitor the stream on. And the game freezes. Completely, or are we gonna get it back? Get it back, okay. Good. However, we don't have audio back. What the heck? Audio's good stuff. Alright. We may have had a grain crash.
Problem?
No, well, yeah, kind of a problem. What happens when you lose the game? Okay, well, that part of it came back. Let's see if we get the rest of it back here. Turn the game. Okay, it just paused me. We're good. This might be one of the places where we are.
Not if you consider a spike in gravity readings a problem.
I don't.
You don't?
What we're after, it'll read as an anomaly. That's what I was told anyway.
Okay, now you're starting to freak me out.
I think that was because the internet dropped. When the internet came back on, it started giving my computer issues when things started reconnecting.
We're getting close, I think. Yeah, everything is just... Lynn, seriously, there's something really effed up about this.
Where is it, Hella?
Through there, I think.
Okay, you're up. Something goes wrong in there, we'll come get you.
This is one of those things where you're not paying me enough
Anything go wrong?
for this
You
game.
shut up. Both of you do your jobs. Client is on his way.
Hey, don't worry me.
Client is on
I've
his
done
way.
my part.
Knock my microphone audio down just a tad. I feel like I'm a little loud. Maybe that's just me. And since we are going for as much money as possible in this playthrough, when I originally played through, ignored all these little deposits. I get to keep them. That's what we're not ignoring on this playthrough.
Still getting weird gravity readings. I guess that's a good thing. Just keep going.
Computer speakers, since we're not using them, we will turn them off. We don't get that noise in the background. My computer is good. My monitor and speakers, not so much. Needs to get turned around.
Do you see anything?
Yeah, I see the craziness here. Never tried that. It says beryllium deposit. Ironically enough, beryllium, if I remember correctly, is a major component in base building, or outpost building as they call it, so definitely want to collect them. And okay, again, we're trying to have as much money in the bank as possible, or as much credits as the game refers to it. Mine as much of this stuff as we can before we take the artifact and have our little trip. Ironically enough, even though I know how to play the game, I do kind of need the tutorial this time around because it's the first time I'm playing with keyboard and mouse, so I'm not sure what the equivalent from the Xbox controller is to the keyboard and mouse controls. So without actually playing through the tutorial, I won't know for sure. Everybody watching this is like, oh, why are you doing this? This is kind of boring, but again, this is the playthrough. This is, we want to do our best. Not leave anything on the table, so to speak. Which means we're going to be going back to a lot of places and looting the styrofoam cups, the coffee cups, even things that are worth a single credit. We're going to try to take. We are all about the money, baby. I think I got all the deposits I can possibly get from out of here. Double check. Yeah, everything looks cleaned out except for the deposit. So let's get the deposit, shall we say. I'm not big on character creation, so hopefully this character creation will take half the video when the screen finally comes up. Got some more freezing again. Always a good thing. Yeah, the game comes back. Let's run in the background here that I'm aware of. At least we got the loading screen back on, though.
Dusty, snap out of it.
Hey, come on. Come on. Okay, take it easy. You were out cold. No physical damage. Mentally, the jury's still out. You know who you are? New recruit for Argos Extractors? Ring any bells? Any of this look familiar?
Alright. So long since I've done this on my other playthrough, I don't remember what they all look like. Yeah, not unheard of. I think we'll start there. Go a little bit between muscular and heavy here. A little bit bigger guy, obviously. We'll say right about there. Skin tone, maybe slightly whiter. And up there. Head shape's good. Hair. Try to make this look as close to myself as possible, just for the realism of the game. I feel like I'm more the character. I'm too short. That's kind of close. Hair color. Right there. facial hair. Definitely have some facial hair. There we go. That's about right. Facial hair color should be the same as the hair color, which is 9. Eye color, a bit darker brown. There we go. Eyebrow. If that's kind of right. Eyebrow color, yeah, the same as hair color. Forehead's fine. Teeth, okay. Jaw, okay. Chin, okay. Neck color, jewelry color, don't have jewelry. No dermal aesthetics, particularly. Do any of this stuff. Alright. I think that might be actually might be pretty good for me. All that good. Alright, background now. Like I said, we're gonna be a little bit on the bad side of the law here, so definitely not going to be anything somewhat cyber runner. Security, theft, stealth. From Neon to Atlantis, the Megacorp stand as a monument to power, prestige, and profit. You work both for and against them on the inside and out, sacrificing your conscience credits. Sounds about right, but we're going to check everything else. Not really into fighting. As which the gangster kind of has more of a fight type thing. I don't even have much on a persuasion category, but still, I think works out. I think Cyber Runner is going to fit our background here. Traits now. I'm kind of against traits. I know they're optional. I do have traits in my other playthrough, but sure. What I consider possibly is where a background type thing, like a faction. Dealing with a neon street rat fix a little bit with our character type thing. I'm possibly thinking that one. And I feel like I grew up, I think we're gonna keep the neon street rat there. I want to go with a religion. I don't remember learning enough about. I know the serpent's one. I remember enlightened to universal. Let's say universal. I feel like that would fit. Wanted kind of fits us, but well, let's do it. It kind of fits the playthrough there. We're wanted. Alright, so I think this is where we're going to be playing here. So let's finish that up. And I'm going to use my real first name, and for last name, I'm going to use the gamer tag there. Alright, I think we're good. And I think because of the freezing here, as soon as I get to the point to save this, I'm going to go ahead and save it and restart the game real quick.
Hacking computers to digging for minerals? You're lucky our turnover rate is so high.
Okay, here's the other kitty.
Well, you got the sample.
The one from before his
Client's
sister.
on his way, then we all get paid. You remember anything that happened?
I'm going to do the whole dialogue option because of the playthrough for the
Someone
channel.
all hands. the sooner it isn't our problem anymore.
We're gonna say it was like a dream or
Easy
vision.
there, high flyer. Probably just the endorphins kicking in when you passed out. Don't go having an experience on me.
I'll try not
Walk
to.
it off. More importantly, we got what we were looking for.
All this trouble for that stupid thing?
So you see, here's his sister. This is Sophie. Say hello. Hi.
It's worth more
She hates
than
being
this
picked up,
mileage
so
moving
she's
all month.
in even more trouble than her brother there.
Speak of the devil.
Alright, auto saving. There we go. So we are going to go ahead and quit. Confirm. Hide the capture card for a second. We're going to quit out of the game entirely. Put to desktop. Alright, just wanting attention. We can get a fresh start here. And I think I'm going to close. I have Chrome open, having stuff in the background. We're going to go ahead and close that real quick. Well, we made it back in. See if it holds.
A constellation.
Yeah, we're gonna real quick turn the preset back to low.
Contact is on approach.
Wait, the Explorers group? I thought they were kind of a joke.
Not a joke. You're just too young to know better.
Hey, I'm just saying they got a reputation. Hell, I bet half the crew here doesn't even believe they really exist.
Half the crew doesn't believe Earth exists, but it's still there. Same with Constellation.
Yeah, come on. Exploring
Oh, you
space?
don't look
Who
good.
does that anymore? Ain't the space we've already got complicated enough?
Not to them, apparently. All right, Dusty.
Yep. Hide helmet in viewable areas. Same thing with mine suit. Hide space suit in viewable areas. Back. And back. No, I could be using tab, but I feel like
Airlock. Put your helmet on.
Alright, so man, it's not doing well. I don't quite understand why. No reason for this. It freezes again, like. Okay. Okay.
Really? In a Discovery class? That ship's older than this room.
Classic. Come on, let's do this. Barrett?
Man,
Been a long time.
Yes, it has. That mine on Bendy, right?
Kazal, hellhole, like this place. Rare mineral contract. Your tastes are a bit more sophisticated now, huh?
So, you found something?
Right here. A new guy found it.
That right. And everything went cool? Just like grabbing those minerals on Bendy?
Kazal. And no, Barrett, not cool. He passed out after the extraction. Woke up saying all kinds of nonsense.
Is that right, cowboy? Went on a trip, huh?
More freezing.
Well, you could say that the infinite possibilities of the universe are full of everything but coincidences. That fun, huh? Not the most gentle push into the great mysteries of space, but hey, been there.
Look, just hand over the credits, and I'll be happy to never see this thing, or you, ever again.
That's
Awesome.
why I like you, Lynn. All business.
Barrett, the scanners on the frontier are reporting a ship coming in hot from orbit.
I really thought I lost them.
Barrett?
This is gonna be so problematic. We might not even be making this video with us, right?
holy shit! That's the Crimson Fleet!
Weapons! Everybody get ready! Just like the emergency drill! Go! Go! You're gonna be killed! Just love! Keep your seat!
Okay, take cover! Take cover! We can take them!
Well, except I'm not getting into my inventory here. So let's switch my gun. There we go. Okay, with this one, we'll put this one on. Just out of curiosity, so that helps anything.
Oh no! This is bad!
May come to the point where it's unplayable. That's up to see.
I'm going to pay for that! I'm going for it!
I mean, slightly better. Still not good.
Glad that's over.
He appear to have suffered fewer casualties than would be expected.
We infiltrated those pirates like it was nothing.
Can't believe the Crimson Fleet hit us.
More time. What's wrong?
Of course Barrett was being followed. Every time.
Now, that was some fine work under pressure.
I'm using 86% of memory. I don't get it. I was true.
You dug up the artifact, right? That means you saw it. The visions? You're coming with me to Constellation. You're part of this now.
What is Constellation anyway?
You ever stare up at the stars at night wondering what's out there? Well, that's us. That's where we go.
What if I didn't ask for any of this?
Hey, I wasn't gonna bring it up, but we We don't exactly know what the artifact might have done to your head, and Constellation is really the only group qualified to help.
Oh no, Barrett. No. You think you're just going to take off after the mess you caused?
All right. I guess I did just put you all on the Crimson Fleet hit list. How about I stay and I send your Dusty here in my place? I know, but he's not some miner anymore, Lynn. Soon as he touched that rock, something changed. Don't tell me you can't feel it.
Fine. It's a deal. Get out of here, Dusty. You're on to bigger things. Now that we've been attacked, we've got to pack up and move on. Argos will come for the rest of us. You get going. Just go. Before I say something I regret.
Well, now that that's settled. Vasco, get him to the lodge. No deviations unless absolutely necessary, okay? Protocol Indigo.
Indigo. Again. Very well.
Oh, and hey, take this. You'll find it very useful out there. And it even tells the time. Hey, look at that. The watch fits you perfectly. Now, questions? Come on. You really not at all curious about that light and music show you experienced? Why it only affected you? Because if you didn't notice, we've all been handling it since with no problem. The way I see it, Constellation needs that artifact, but they also need you. This mystery is only getting bigger each step we take. And you're part of it now. And Vasco, don't let...
Real quick. Looking up here, some things that can be disabled. VSync. Dynamic resolution. Is that on? Field.
That didn't break my ship.
Let's talk engine off. And I do that and it gets worse.
Technically, it's not even mine. Consider it a loan. Vasco will keep you on course. Besides, I'm making an exception since you can tell Constellation about that vision you had. See, that's the problem with the settled systems. Too easy to take everything for granted. While everyone else is busy playing politics, we're the ones braving the unknown, charting the vastness of space. Without us, the galaxy is just a big room with the lights turned out. That, my friend, is the million-credit question. And Constellation can find the answer, with your help.
A moment, please.
Thinking it over? Good instinct.
Yep, thinking it over for a second.
They're just following the loot, like pirates do. And I have something of a reputation as a loot collector.
Eh. After sabling those things seem to be going a little bit better. I'll say that and the audio cuts out. Visually it's going better.
Just up the ramp, Captain. I'll be in the external robotics bay. It appears you are the new captain of the Frontier.
No problem now. Just take the stuff first in here. And there. After it loads. Why did you exit? Weird. Okay. Alright, on the ship. Now, because we have stuff to do, and
You know the drill, Vasco. Protocol Indigo means no deviations, no distractions, no
I
dalliances.
assume you know how to
In
fly
short,
a
no
Class
fun.
A starship.
Unless
As Barrett likes to say,
strictly defined by
it's
Terra.
as easy as learning to ride a bike.
Distractions and
I will
dalliances are
attempt to
completely
boost the shield,
necessary in
just in
getting
case
this
there are
fine
any
vessel,
difficulties.
the Discovery-class Starship Frontier, back home in one piece. I guess I'm still technically borrowing it from Constellation, even if I have no intention of actually giving it back.
head back. Yeah, I'll take that. Leave all the food and stuff. I used to take all kinds of food, but food ends up end up using it. So.
Shield's ready. The rest is up to you.
Alright, space. After doing those corrections, it is seeming to take a little bit better, which is good. Lost the audio again, not great.
Now that we are in orbit, it might be wise to test all controls and systems to ensure they are not on the verge of catastrophic failure. I can step you through the entire process, or if you're already an experienced pilot, just power up all the systems, and we'll be on our way.
Left alt. Interesting.
Each system on a ship requires power. Allocating power is under your direct control. Let's go over the engines. Engines control our maximum speed. Try increasing and decreasing our relative velocity. A ship's engine has a sweet spot for better handling during turns. Draw your attention to the HUD. You'll notice a speed indicator in the lower left with a gauge that goes up and down as you adjust the throttle. Try to center the gauge so that it lines up with the center of the vertical bars to its right. Boosts can be engaged for temporary bursts of speed. Let's turn our attention to the shields. Try adjusting power to the shields. Notice more power increases their strength. Shields protect the ship from hull damage. Without a hull, they'll be vaporized. Shield health is displayed in the lower right. Hull damage is below it. You've proven an adequate pilot. Are you familiar with ship combat tactics? Because that's a Crimson Fleet ship bringing its weapons to bear.
Now this combat goes with the issues we have. Little freeze.
We will need to disable their shields. Laser-based weaponry is particularly effective. If you can keep the enemy ship centered on the HUD, we can lock in to fire a homing missile.
Yeah, I did that. Okay, next. How'd you beat your Crimson ship, buddies? Did I beat him too fast for you? I don't know what to do.
Two more Crimson
There we go.
Fleet ships are jumping into our location, Captain. The amount of Crimson Fleet hostility has been far more than anticipated. At this rate, the odds of continual assault from their ships are high enough to jeopardize our mission. In short, they are after the frontier and will not stop. We will need to deal with the local Crimson Fleet captain. A recent scan indicates an abandoned facility on the nearby moon of Crete, a perfect staging area for pirates.
We'll get there. Give me a second to loot the vessels. There we go. Alright. Of course. Yes.
We have arrived arrived in orbit. The abandoned facility with our Crimson Fleet captain is on the surface.
I mean, I've hopefully interrupted him. Doesn't give me problems. Yeah. So I had some minor audio issues. It's doing better. Let's see if it continues this way. Loading still taking.
I'll follow you from here on out, Captain.
Combat handles this time around. Lost the audio. There we go. I wonder what brings up my scanner. You?
The scanners. The abandoned research facility is in this direction.
Okay. Considering we lost the yeah. We were doing okay in the combat stage. Now we're back here. And that the stream seems to go unstable when this happens. I wonder if this is internet related. Somehow. I don't know how it could be internet related. I'm not supposed to be playing the game internet
Be careful,
connected.
Captain. Alien creatures are often unpredictable. Beginning combat protocol. We are victorious.
We were victorious. along. Fine. Where I'm like, I know Vasco, but Protocol Indigo.
Federation of smaller independent pirate crews, all flying under the same banner. They are typically unscrupulous and violent.
Bring out the gun. I should be able to. Notice about this game is I seem to find syringes everywhere. Like, are people doing that they shouldn't be? Just saying. My curiosity. Yeah, okay, med packs around here. See how we do here. Don't worry about the freezing and the audio issues. Graphically, we're good. Audio, we still have problems. Don't ask me why. In my first playthrough, I always... Just collected books. Don't ask me why. Oh, that's some empty chunks back here. Oh well. You're still being a bit laggy, I see.
Yes, these are United Colonies markings, but we are in Freestar Collective space. It then stands to reason that this was once a secret UC facility.
Hello. Knowing what heat leeches are now, having played through once, you will kill that thing. Again, don't ask me why I like collecting books, but I like collecting books. Books and games. Was too used to hitting the mouse button to do activate stuff instead of shoot. Alright. Okay. You will say I always love about, I don't know, it's all Bethesda games. I've only played a couple, well, 4 in this one. Watch people play, like not Starfield, this is Starfield, like Skyrim and things like that. And they seem to be very well lived in. I don't know that I could, designing a game, could like, think to put just random tools around places and things like that. Check for loot everywhere we go. We got pirates nearby somewhere. I think they would see the light going through the. Oh, okay. Thank you, Lasso. About time you showed up. That was not entirely helpful. A little shootout there. We definitely did get some lag, but so to speak. My obsession with collecting books and games. Nobody in here, right? No, but there's some antibiotics. Those I definitely use. games on the computer. Oh, damn. I believe I got the post in the United Kingdom's Warfare Division. It's now official. I can't even imagine the amount of red tape they had to cut through at mass, but long overdue. And I get to be a part of it from the ground up. My official title will be Associate Xenobiology Technician. I ship out in 3 days. Amanda is upset, but I assured her I have plenty of leave and will be back in New Atlantis all the time. I'm still not sure where I'm going. Definitely somewhere where in the United Colony space. I guess I'll find out when I get there. Candidate 1. We got our first extraterrestrial candidate today. What appeared to be an alien life form of, I have no idea how to pronounce that, essentially a giant spider. Mikkelsen, in full protective gear, attempted to attach the neural control interface. Our security detail is still trying to remove him from the cocoon, and we had no choice but to put down the creature. A minor setback. None of us expected a success on the first try. I heard Dr. Paulson tell the others that a detachment of United Colonies Marines is scheduled to deliver another creature next Thursday. I'm not sure how they managed it, but the UC Marines actually managed to bring us an Ashta. Not that an Ashta is a terrifying beast and natural predator, those both exceptional and wonderful qualities and essential work we're doing here. It's that Ashta is native to the planet Aquila, in the Cheyenne system Aquila, home city Aquila City, capital of the Freestar Collective. Leave it to a group of ground pounders to grab a candidate right from the enemy's backyard, though it does beg the question, have the Freestar Collective scientists managed to weaponize their greatest natural predator? If so, our timetable just got accelerated. Trial failure. Any fears that our Freestar Collective counterparts may have managed to weaponize the Ashta have been completely dispelled. After Mikkelsen debacle, we determined that the NCI should only be attached under full sedation, so that wasn't an issue. The problem started immediately afterward. The Ashta proved to be incredibly resistant to synchronization, and we never achieved total control fidelity beyond 47%. Dr. Chin's arm was nearly ripped off 5 minutes into the first trial. In short, the Ashta simply can't be controlled. If not by us, then certainly not by the Freestar Collective. Dr. Paulson has been in touch with Colonel Kasarov. Looks like the Marines will have another species collected and dropped off by this time next week. More disappointment. Another creature, another failure. No fault of the UC ground pounders. We wanted a predator, and they delivered. These things were so alien, Paulson had a difficult time deciding on a designation. Opted for Repton's Veninium. Shame we couldn't properly sink the NCI. These things would have been spectacular, especially the poison. Specimen. Marines dropped off another specimen this morning, totally unscheduled. Best way to describe them, they're anthropods, the alien equivalent of Horamus garamus, basically a giant spider lobsters. Excuse me. Very promising. Giant spider lobsters. Not entirely sure where the UC grunts found these particular test subjects, some godforsaken backwater rock, I imagine. After the fourth unsuccessful trial, I stopped asking. None of these earlier species could be controlled with any reliability, as noted in my earlier logs. Their natural aggression made them effective weapons, but a bullet is less than useful if the gun keeps turning itself on the shooter. But these new creatures possess a perfect natural disposition, non-aggressive, even docile, yet capable of defending themselves with deadly efficiency when threatened, and when they do go on the attack, they're terrifying. So we'll see. We're moving, packing up shop, and transitioning the entire operation. It happened so fast, my head is spinning. Work on the arthropods has been so successful, we're actually relocating to their home world. We have had an unlimited supply of creatures for the Xeno Warfare Division. I have been named Senior Xenobiologist. This means I'll be running the entire facility. My first instinct was to tell Amanda. I'm still not used to her not being there. I'll give Gil some credit. The guy really went to bat for me. He let the mass brass know that it was my work turning the neural control interface that was instrumental in controlling the arthropod. I guess Paulson is being forced to retire. Good riddance. Okay. Now that I did a bunch of reading, I'm searching for more goodies. Nothing. Oh, Frankenstein? Yeah, I'll take Frankenstein. Oops. would take a guess as to how many bullets I am going to waste in the course of this by accidentally shooting something. Yes, I know. I saw the cat is behind my head. Bastion, you don't make this all that easy, dude. Alright, I know how to pick a lock. Did the wrong one. Can't do that one. Okay, let's see what we got here. We're back to losing audio again. Same computer I was at before. But I think that was a different computer. I'm turned around, that's why. Outdoor games. And it just definitely good. More weapons, yep. More food. Food that I can't get to. Get that. Now it makes it look a little thin, but still. Seems like I should be able to get to that. Whatever happened there, I'm not getting on. Hello. I didn't even see you there.
Technically alive.
You.
Terrible.
Blood everywhere. You're dead. I'm in over my head.
Alright. got the freezing problem, which is not helpful. Okay, I thought that was a digi pick. I didn't even pick that up. Oh well. Pick that stuff up. Well, now that we took care of all the bad guys, let's start from the beginning. The looting process. Okay. But something broke out of there. Project Pet Shop. My staff and I just tried this morning, and I'm not surprised to find this facility completely operational. As usual, the United Colony spared no expense. It's very exciting, inspirational, really knowing that you have the full support of the decision makers. I have to admit, I was surprised to learn that the lab is a closely guarded secret located in Freestar Collective Space, no less. But we go where the work takes us. Warfare is this evolution of armed ground conflict. We know it, and the Freestar Collective surely knows it as well. Forget what the calendar says. This is 1942 all over again. We may as well be the Manhattan Project racing to create the game changer before the other side. So, to that effect, I'm overjoyed to officially announce Pet Shop Project Phase 1. What is a go? The Enterprise is a world incredible, calm, easy to work with, and they even allow themselves to be fitted with the NCS without much trouble. Synchronization has thus far been nearly instantaneous, and their control fidelity has remained 95 to 97% range. They have passed all environmental survivability tests as well. Hot, cold, low, or no oxygen. I'm pretty sure these things could operate effectively in any environment. Most promising is how well they are already integrated with the Red Devils, who have joined us for a period of extended training. After all, they'll be leading the creatures into combat, so it is critical we establish a war bond. Success. After months of testing a variety of extraterrestrial species, I'm overjoyed to report that we have finally found a species that will serve as backbone of the United Colony's Xenowarfare Division. The arthropods are everything we hoped for and more. Imagine a pack of alien beasts suited to any terrain, capable of instantly obeying any command. I have designated these beasts Ventus pests, but we just call them stalkers. I think we may finally be time to crack open that bottle of Chantal Avion 2170. Red Devils. The Red Devils' progress with the Stalkers has been nothing less than amazing. Now I see why they're so highly regarded in the UC military circles. None of the rah-rah bullshit you see with regular grunts. These are focused professionals. After another week of training here at the pet shop, I'm confident they'll be ready to live test in the field. McKelson suggests that I contact Colonel Kraskov to find out where his Marines grabbed that spider from. The early trials he wants his comeuppance, but then it would make for a good trial. Okay. Dead body, but did not take. Borrow your credits, sir. You don't need them anymore. You're dead. Up and absolutely. In colors. Maybe you just end up kicking stuff around when you bump into it. There's the stuff. Oh shit. Excuse me, Vasco. Tower. Probably. Okay. I'm sure more pirates. Oh.
Someone trying to jump our school. Hold them off here while Brogan sets up on the roof. No one's getting through. Lock and load! I'm going for it!
How do we freeze? Really bad time to freeze. That's interesting. Okay.
My head!
Oh, your head!
Just give me.
Get out of your misery. Alright. Clear that out, so now we go do the search again. Excuse me, Bosco. Search this room. See what we got here. There you go. Med bag goes good.
Your insistence on carrying so many things is reducing our travel speed.
Man, Bosco, we can do this. Trade some gear.
Commencing item exchange protocols.
Good for you. Trade all the extra cutters, all the extra eons. Oh, this place too. And let's go all these. There we go. You won't complain so much about me slowing you down. Credits again, you're dead, you're not gonna use it. Locked. Those are, and not much more. Yeah, so far I'm not happy about. Whoops. Clicking the wrong button. War. We're at war. By establishing the colony of Vesta, the Freestar Collective have forced the use to the unmitigated gall, thinking they could establish control over a fourth star system, such a flagrant violation of the Treaty of Neron. Our diplomats tried to resolve this peacefully, but the Council of Governors wouldn't listen to reason. Apparently, they claimed that Vesta was not a colony, but rather just an insignificant farming outpost. Nice try. By all accounts, the Red Devils and Stalkers worked in perfect unison, and the results were everything we could have hoped for. No Red Devil or Stalker casualties. Vesta's defenders were apparently taken by complete surprise, which greatly contributed to their fatality rate of 93%. It's a great day for the Red Devils, a great day for the United Colonies, and a great day for Xeno warfare. No, it is not lost on me that this classified facility is actually located within the Freestar Collective space. So goes the great game. Phase 2. It's finally time. After a number of successful missions with the Red Devils, the Stalkers have proven to be excellent. The weapons we hope for. Exactly the weapons we hope for. So it's time to expand our operations. MAST has finally approved the next stage of this facility's operations. Project Pet Shop Phase 2 will now commence. Stalkers. We've officially stopped working on the Stalkers. There are enough creatures in the field to serve the Red Devils who haven't been here into training over a year. If they need more, we can easily gather some from the planet and fit them with NCIs, but from this point on, our focus will be Phase 2. Heat leeches. Throughout the settled systems from civilized worlds to backwater bush towns, pilots have had to deal with these nuanced, known commonly as heat leeches. Leech. I had my own unpleasant experience 4 years ago at New Atlanta Spaceport. My transport was delayed while the deck crew removed a few of these filthy little things from the aft thrusters. They are attracted heat, feed off it through some endothermic process, so thrusters are the perfect place for them to hide. They can take a full afterburner burst with no ill effects. No ill effects on the heat leeches, that is. The ship with an infestation can generally expect a 3 to 5% drop in thruster efficiency. Working with the heat leeches has been interesting, if not entirely satisfying. We have 11 of them in the lab, and by all accounts, they are completely innocuous, save for their heat siphoning properties. But what if there were a way to weaponize them? Perhaps artificially enhance their heat siphoning to completely and instantly disable the ship, or even better, to somehow reverse the process so they transfer their own heat into a ship. Someday. Today, I fear we lack the means to do either. That's Vasco. Let's genuinely use it, but we'll take it. Some energy. A lot going on in here. I think this was, no, this is different. I mean, there's anything in here, but not where I am. And it's the guy that I somehow managed to get into the ceiling. I don't know how that happened. Empty beer bottles. Down the road, empty beer bottles. Again, more money, but right now. Got everything. Alright, upstairs we go. Yes.
It's loose. The Terramorph is loose. We can't stop it.
All you had to say for yourself?
When we tried to sync with the neural control interface, it just completely flipped out. Broke through its containment chamber like it was made out of paper. It killed Michelson, Cobb, and Sumatri in all of 1 minute. I'm not even sure where it is now. It took off deeper into the facility. A security detail went in after it, but good friggin' luck. When I know it's safe, I'm going to make a run for the comm relay. Try to call in the cavalry. Hayden Wynn, lead xenobiologist. Wishing he had gone to dentist school like his parents wanted.
There's Hayden Wynn. Not on this computer. Paramore Spectrum. Thanks to UC Marines, we now have the second piece of the puzzle, a fully grown alpha predator. According to my research, a group of astrologists made the first contact nearly 100 years ago. On some remote moon, the creature did not appear to be indigenous and was alone. There are currently no records of how it got there, so it was a sheer cosmic chance that the astrologists found it, or astrogeologists found it, Or rather, it found them. Scientists were quick to categorize it as Oresco Macnana, roughly killing machine. The UC Marines tasked with taking it down shows simpler name, Terramorph. I read the official record once. The 8-person squad, only 2 of the grunts survived, and one of those lost a leg. One of those 2 lost. Such an exciting time to be in Xeno Warfare. Today we fit the Terramorph with the NCI. If our experience with the grunts first dropped off the creatures any indication, our sedation window will be around 15 minutes. We better make them count. By the sound of it, they did not. That. And
I'm detecting a safe nearby. We could make use of whatever is inside, provided you had some digipics and a disregard for personal property rights.
yeah, I have absolute disregard for personal property rights. We established that for this playthrough.
Good day. We're all dead. The comms relay has been trashed. The whole room is trashed. We can't call for help. I can hear the Terramorph roaring somewhere. And more people screaming.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't have messed with Terramorphs, just saying. And we do have skill point, if I remember correctly, we upgraded. We are going to put it into where's persuasion? I forget. Persuasion? Probably. Persuasion, yes. I need to do weightlifting and stuff like that, but we're going persuasion. We know we're going to try to persuade this guy. And since we're doing all this searching and reading, it looks like we're not going to get through our my objective of getting through the first constellation quest. We're probably going to get to New Atlantis and end up stopping this playthrough at this point. Maybe, just maybe, I'll get lucky and be able to figure out how to stop all stupid freezing and everything else.
You gotta be kidding me. The Frontier has a new captain? You working with Barrett, or did you pry the ship keys out of his cold, dead hands? We don't have a problem with Barrett. We want that ship, the Frontier. If you're the captain of it now, that means we're after you. Oh, no. You see, maybe your colleague Barrett didn't tell you, but there's a bit of a legend surrounding that ship. That constellation keeps treasure hidden in the cargo bays, the loot from 100 planets, and it's going to be ours.
That statement is partially correct. The Frontier has been to many planets and moons, but the only things held in the cargo bays are spare parts, dust, desiccated food particles, and a variety of species of ant.
I don't care what kind of lies Barrett programmed that robot to say. We're taking that ship.
Of course, we're going to persuade.
You're not talking us out of this score.
Or how to persuade.
I'm not falling for that. Your ship is loaded, and we want it.
That normally worked.
I'm getting that ship. Stop trying to confuse me. That's, not a bad point. Can't believe this. There isn't any treasure? We've been trailing that old Constellation ship for nothing? Get out of here. Take your robot and your ship and get out of here. I see you all again, you're dead.
We should now be free to travel to Constellation's headquarters without Crimson Fleet interference.
And guess what? We're still looting this place. Ain't done yet. There's loot to be had, we haven't it. I mean, we don't. Let's go. Don't mind sharing there, boys, do you?
Can you believe after all this we get nothing?
I have some creds. I'll toss you a couple creds your way if that makes you feel any better. Doubt it will, but not one to not throw some creds around if it makes everybody happy. And here's where.
Don't come back.
Captain, to reach the launch, we must jump to the planet Jemison in the Alpha Centauri system. Then land in the city.
Contraband scan. We clearly have problems.
Starship Frontier,
That's audio.
United
Second
Colony
nature before
Security.
too long.
Maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Scan complete. No contraband detected. You are cleared for landing at New Atlantis.
Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and exit the ship, because I believe that should trigger an autosave. no saving. So at this point, this is where I'm going to stop this playthrough for today. Hopefully we can figure out something for the next time around that will fix some of these audio issues and whatnot, but until then, do all the fun stuff down at the bottom, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I'll see you next time.